Alright guys, here is 9-5, the difference of squares. So far we have seen trinomials that can be factored to look like a plus b squared or a minus b squared. Now we're going to look at something called a difference of squares. Notice I have a squared minus b squared. This middle term cancels out. AB minus AB turns into 0. So that's why it looks like a squared minus b squared. For example, I have x squared minus 25. I've got x minus 5 times x plus 5. If I have negative 5x plus 5x, that cancels out to 0, and I'm just left with x squared minus 25. Same thing here. My negative 12x plus 36x minus 36x goes away, and I'm left with 9m squared minus 144. So, to factor the difference of squares, I'm going to take the square root of both of my terms. Square root of 16h squared is 4h, and then the square root of 9a squared is 3a. Notice there is a subtraction sign. And then I remember that difference of squares, a squared minus b squared, looks like, up here, it looks like a minus b times a plus b. So instead of having something that is squared, I have one positive b term and one negative b term, which makes them cancel out. So I have 4h plus 3a and 4h minus 3a. So for the second example, I'm going to take the square root of 121 minus the square root of 4b squared. This gives me 11 squared minus 2b, and that's going to be squared. So that's going to equal 11 minus 2b. And then you have 11 plus 2b. Here, just like the other polynomials, you can multiply the binomials to see if you have done it correctly. And the last one that we'll do together, I have 27g cubed minus 3g. So notice here, you have g's everywhere. You have a g that is a greatest common factor, so you can pull it out. And you also have a 3 that is a greatest common factor. So for this one, you are going to pull out, so 27 divided by 3 is 9. So you're going to pull out a 3g, and you're left with 9g squared minus g. Nope, just kidding, minus 1. And now I'm going to factor 9g squared minus 1. So I'll take the square root of 9g squared minus the square root of 1, which gives me 3g. And then this is going to be 3g squared minus 1 squared. So this turns into 3g, which is my greatest common factor. And I'm going to have 3g minus 1 and 3g plus 1. And that is my factored polynomial. So here, there are 3 your turns. So go ahead, pause the video and work on those. And then you have an exit slip and some practice.